Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and hello. This is a vlog. If you recognize the social meter, you might recognize it from a Resonite video that I made. I'm nervous about the Resonite video that I just made because it was like a discussion video, and I always want to do like tutorials of the platform. And it's weird discussing the platform, but one of my favorite Dead by Daylight YouTubers is Scott Jund, who does a lot of discussion videos about the platform, about the nature of Dead by Daylight, about the player base, about the new patch notes. And I love listening to that stuff because I just really like Dead by Daylight, and so I like consuming Dead by Daylight things, including discussions. And he's the main one who does that, I think. We're just going to delete that, though, because it's reminding me of the video that I made. And that's scary, because I only want them to be good videos. And it's like we hardly did anything Resonite, except for I did tear apart the social meter bar and figure out how it worked. And then that was kind of a fun little demonstration also. But the work continues. Resonite video on the way, feels lovely. I have a lot of other little creative things to get to today, though. Because there's that video, and now there's this vlog, and I was really excited to make a vlog, and I might make a few rapid fire, I don't know, but there are a few pockets of things to talk about and updates to give. Hoo boy, there's a lot to go over. A quick note on the caffeine thing, I'm just stuck on it these days. The micro experiment I think is helping a little bit. But it does help me, I think, to regulate myself and be a little bit more even, a little bit more open to my own personal flow, because I notice I get moody and it just happens to fall about 5 hours after I've processed. Like, I got no idea right now. But I think it might have the unintended consequence of focusing on my mood, and I need to be able to flow with those things. So I'm going to go back to trying to behave because, oops. That has a little bit to do with the video, because I was filming the video that I was talking about making yesterday, in the last vlog at least, the last episode. I ended up spending maybe 40 minutes on filming that, and I realized, like, my heart's just not in it. If my heart's not in it, I'm not in it. I wouldn't watch, like, I don't care. I need to be able to be in for it, and that one, it wasn't a video I cared about. It was expedient to make. It felt like something that would be good for new users, but it wasn't something I wanted to talk about. So I'm less secure about the video about the social meter that I just made, but I was also really excited to make it because that's just something that I wanted to talk about. And it had to do with like moderation of public instances, etc. But anyway, that video's out, it exists. We'll talk about something different now. As it feels good being busy, of course, but there's the emotional part to touch on as well. And I have a feeling that in particular, because it felt awesome being able to bring up casually a few times, you know, having broken up, living with my ex temporarily. I do have a few things to say about all of that, and I think those stories in particular are going to wait until the next episode. I'm sorry to do that to you. This one's a little bit long enough for today, I think. But there is one more thing to linger on, which is why we have to wait for the other things, is because this video is not quite done. I'll talk more about this next little bit in the coming times, I'm sure. But I already had plans to go visit my folks back for the holidays, and I was going to stay for a little bit to help them get their house ready for sale, because they're just getting older and Dad's working and doesn't always have time to like help get a house ready for sale. So I was going to go do that for a little bit, and that happens to have good timing from when I broke up with my boyfriend, who I moved 2,000 miles to live with, which was just, you know, sometimes that's gonna eh. Uh, what are you gonna do? Well, but anyway, I have enough money right now, just barely. I'm a very poor boy, but I do have enough money that I could just do that early. I don't need to be here immediately. If I was in enough distress, if they were emotionally damaging, and they're a little uncomfy, we're still figuring things out. I'm emotional, I need to process these things. But I am within power to go back to my folks early. I could get a car, move my things, go have Thanksgiving with my family. I could do that. I don't have to be living with my ex right now. I'm not stuck here by any means. If I needed to leave, I totally could. And I need to be clear, we are on friendly terms. I don't want to talk too much about it. That's for the coming videos a little bit. It feels good to be able to talk about it. But this is just about being able to be still in this position. And so long as I am in this position without needing to remain here, I have a few thoughts about that. So we are still on friendly terms. I feel spicy, but that's understandable. And I don't know anybody in this area aside from my coworkers who, I could say, hey, you want to go out to the bar sometime? I'll have an alcohol-free beer. Like, I totally could, but I just don't, this is a weird part of the world for me to be in. The chief thing that I have going is the studio space that we set up, because we knew it was going to be healthy for me to have that personal space, and it just turns out that there was other things going on too, which we can just, that's something else for another time. That's a little too tender. We'll see. Okay, move on. But I have my studio space, a VR shed where I can come out and get to work, and my work has always been supremely important to me. It's just bumped back up a little bit to being more important because my priorities had shifted. They're shifting around again. But having a VR workshop space to focus on my videos and editing, I talk a lot about staying busy as helping me be calm. But having an environment in which to stay busy is wildly valuable to me. And I don't know that I would really have that manner of personal space if I do go back to my folks. I miss my family tremendously, but you don't always want to live with your family, which is why the plan had been, I'll move back, help them get the house ready for sale for a couple months or whatever, and then come back, and I might still be, depending on how things go, move on. But I've always kind of had a belief that if you make a decision, then that's your decision. Why are you gonna be so bummed out about it? You already chose. Or if you have to do it, then you just do it. Why are you gonna be bummed out about it? It's just a new fact. So if I'm choosing to stay when I don't have to, why am I being bummed out about it? Granted, there's some emotional factors and physical factors, but this is my decision to stay. So, you gotta pay respect to the fact that I'm the one who's here. And framing things that way helps me pay a little bit more respect to my workspace and the work that I choose to do. Whatever I'm doing here feels extremely important for reasons far beyond my comprehension. It's far more important than my own manual health. I could be creative in all sorts of ways. I could reach out to more friends. There's a lot of ways I could navigate my internal state. It doesn't have to be this, it just happens to be. But this is far more grand than me. I can't even explain it, but what I'm doing here matters. And that space is supremely important to me. And I don't know, man. It's back at my folks downstairs. I could have the house to myself kind of during different periods, and if the work's important to me, I'd be able to try filming in the basement, but then the isolation of having a VR shed. I could do karaoke and probably not even be heard because also I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's not even houses super nearby. This is great, absolute privacy to focus on my endeavors. And all I can really say right now, I suppose, is I don't know what the future's gonna hold, or then the future. All I can know to some extent is what the present day holds. Right now, it holds video work, which I was able to choose. It also holds an eggnog latte, which I forgot about because then I was filming. And I even steamed it, and sometimes I only use the eggnog as creamer, but this time I steamed it. And so it was really tasty and warm, but now it's going to be cold again because I'm outside in the winter, but it's heated, so it's not like a cold environment. The VR shed is heated, but my eggnog latte is cold, and I forgot what else I was saying, so probably it's time for the video to be done. And I'm going to bring you along the journey. This is my eggnog latte, so we'll do this one together. Yep, that's cold. Oops. And wouldn't you know it, I don't really feel like going back inside to steam my coffee again, because I'm still working through some things, which I think I'll go ahead and talk about now. But for you, it's next episode, because this one's long enough. You already had your episode for today. You have to wait for more. So we're going to come over here. I was so bummed out when I edited, I think it was the last vlog, I zooped out way too fast. I had no control. It's like, Phineas, I know you get excited to end a video sometimes, but no control. And if you're going to slide out slowly, be good about it. Just like you guys. Be good. Bye-bye. Oh shit, I was streaming? Oh no! Fuck me running. I was streaming? You're kidding. How long was I streaming for? 14 minutes? That's a travesty. I pressed the wrong button, for crying out loud. Shit, fuck me running. I was streaming. God damn it. The buttons are right next to each other. Shit. God, shit, fuck tits. God damn it. Oh no. Oh no. I should just end the stream now. Hopefully no one was here. Shit. God, what happened? God, fuck, no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, hi everyone. If anyone's here. Probably no one is here. Let me just get the chat window up. That is the most awkward thing I've ever done in my entire life. Wowzers. Oh no, not like this. Oh, that's a nightmare. That is one of my nightmares. Oh no. Oh, fuck me running. God damn it. Whew. Oops. Dang it. Gonna probably call this one then. Gonna call this one and close out the video and download the VOD. And it's not like I said anything I was uncomfortable saying because it's going in a video. But that was pre-release then. That was episode, I think, 15 or so of the Ahead of Time... Oh, gosh, I'm so nervous. Of the Ahead of Time pre-release. Shit. Whew. That's episode, like, 15, I think. So, yeah, that is a sneak peek of what is on the way. God damn, that is not my favorite thing that's ever happened in the entire world. And the chat's not even pulling up right now. But I'm not actually live. I'm not live. I'm not trying to stream right now. I'm focusing on video logs to get back into my personal creative endeavors. And it's easier to do those things offline so I can be truly just myself without anybody watching actively. Except for right now, I don't know if anyone's actively watching because I haven't streamed for a while, so I don't know if anyone has joined when the notification went live. I don't even know what the notification... I don't know what category I'm in. And the chat's not pulled up. And if I pull up the chat, I'll probably panic. So I still don't know if anyone's here. I'm going to hope that no one is. But the longer I am, the faster is the likelihood that someone will join. So we're going to end the stream. This was an oops. Just a good old classic oops. And every now and then you're going to have one of those. Actually, I don't even know if the audio... because I think my audio channel tracks are off. So we'll see. We'll see. But... you know, oops. This is a big oops, and I will, bye-bye.